Fredrik, thank you very much for your warm welcome. It is a great pleasure for me to visit Stockholm once again, now in my capacity as Secretary General of NATO. I enjoyed our cooperation as Prime Ministers, be it within the Nordic cooperation, be it within the European Union, and I look forward to continuing that cooperation now within the framework of NATO. Sweden is a valuable partner of NATO. Sweden contributes in a very significant way to a number of NATO-led operations, notably in Afghanistan, and let me take this opportunity to express strong appreciation of your very significant and substantial contribution to our operation in Afghanistan. You also contribute in Kosovo, and I appreciate the government's decision to propose a Swedish contribution to our operation in Libya. Without prejudging negotiations in the Parliament, I would like to stress the importance of this concrete contribution to that operation. So across the board, Sweden is an active provider of security and stability through these contributions to NATO-led operations. We are in the process of reforming our partnership policies. It is, as you mentioned, the new NATO developing within the framework of the new strategic concept that was adopted at the NATO summit in November last year. And a very concrete purpose of these partnership policies is to provide a structured cooperation with troop contributing countries like Sweden. We want to make sure that partners that contribute in a significant way to our operations are also actively included in the decision-shaping process. And we appreciate very much the cooperation we have with Sweden. As regards Libya, I think it is a decision of historic dimensions that the UN Security Council decided on behalf of the international community to take action in Libya to protect civilians against what might eventually become a humanitarian catastrophe. It is an implementation of the responsibility to protect civilians. And I think we all have an obligation to fully live up to the obligations under this UN Security Council resolution. And this is also a reason why I appreciate the Swedish contribution to our operation. As from this morning, NATO have taken full responsibility for the whole operation in Libya with the aim to fully implement the UN resolution. We have now a unified command. We have a well-established framework for including partners in this operation. And the clear purpose of NATO's operation is to protect civilians against any attack. And the clear purpose is to enforce in an effective way the arms embargo as requested by the UN Security Council. Finally, on Afghanistan, as I said, we appreciate very much the Swedish contribution to our operation in Afghanistan. Let me also, in that context, mention the Swedish leadership of the provincial reconstruction team in Mazar-i-Sharif. And by the way, that district is now among the first districts to be transferred to lead Afghan responsibility. We will now start a gradual transition process and gradually hand over lead responsibility to the Afghan security forces. We hope to see this process completed by the end of 2014, in cooperation with Afghanistan. I find this roadmap ambitious, but also realistic. And I appreciate that Sweden has decided to stay committed to this transition process. Obviously, the role of our forces will gradually change during the transition process. We will gradually change from combat into a more supporting role, and among other activities, train and educate Afghan soldiers and Afghan police. Right now, we have more than 275,000 Afghan soldiers and Afghan police. This is not only about quantity, also as regards quality. We have seen strong improvements of the Afghan security forces. So I feel confident that they will be capable to gradually take over full responsibility. And that is our ultimate goal, to see the Afghans become masters in their own house. We will assist them. We will stay committed throughout that process and make sure that Afghanistan not once again will become a safe haven for terrorists.